Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Heavy rain and flash flooding are expected from the desert southwest into the Four Corners as moisture from Tropical Cyclone Priscilla pushes north. Central Arizona faces the highest risk through early tomorrow. Meanwhile, a developing coastal storm will bring flooding, strong winds, and high surf from Florida through the Carolinas, even into the mid-Atlantic. Cooler air settles over the east while the plains remain warm. Close to the home, drier and breezy across southern New Mexico, but big changes are coming this weekend. Moisture from the remnants of tropical storms Priscilla and Raymond will surge in tomorrow through Monday, bringing rounds of rain and storms. Heavy rainfall and flash flooding are most likely in southern and western areas, especially near the border. Temperatures remain warm through tomorrow, then cool off as storms move through. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control. Roadblock information for Friday, October 10th. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and Ward Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
Lincoln County Sheriff Michael Wood says 33-year-old Stephen Carcock is wanted for a vehicle burglary in the Loma Grant subdivision and remains on the run with a female accomplice. Carcock is already on pretrial release for other crimes and has warrants in multiple states. The sheriff says he's armed and dangerous. Residents should lock doors, remain alert, and call 911 if you have any information or have spotted him. Alamogordo High School senior Jason Coleman has been named a National Merit semifinalist, ranking among the top 1% of students nationwide. Coleman excels in math and science and serves on the school's Astro Vikings team. He says he's grateful for his teachers and plans to pursue computer science. Alamogordo Public Schools congratulates him for representing academic excellence and leadership in the Land of Enchantment. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., the Flickinger Center in Alamogordo will present a free screening of the award-winning documentary First We Bombed New Mexico. The film examines the 1945 Trinity test and the lasting effects on nearby families. Sponsored by Holloman Air Force Base, the event will feature a Q&A session with filmmaker Lois Lipman and Tina Cordova of the Tularosa Basin Downwinders. Rika Downwinder claim packets are going to be available at the event. Well, tomorrow, Otero Art Space in Alamogordo is hosting a hands-on art day for kids and adults. Children aged 8 and up can decorate Halloween t-shirts from 10 until 12. Adults can explore acrylic pour painting from 1 to 3. Both of these workshops are free. Space is limited. Reserve your spot by calling 575-446-3880. This will be at Otero Art Space, 1118 Indiana. Help keep Ruidoso beautiful by joining the community cleanup on Sunday, October 19th. Registration starts at 12:30. Volunteers get gloves, vests, bags, and a t-shirt, as well as food and prizes. Visit RuidosoParksandRec.com for more details. Let's can the trash. Toss no mas. Otero County's National Night Out takes place on Tuesday, October 14th from 4:30 until 8:30 at the Otero County Fairgrounds. You can bring the whole family to meet local law enforcement, firefighters, and community leaders. Enjoy free food, entertainment, and live demonstrations. Celebrate community, safety, and hometown pride at this event. It's sponsored by the Otero County Sheriff's Department and Taberta. Get ready for a spooky, family-friendly evening at the La Luz Preschool Trunk or Treat on Thursday, October 24th from 6 until 8 at number 8 Baca Road, La Luz. Bring the kids for candy, costumes, and community fun. Those interested in hosting a trunk or activity can contact Wendy 575-437-4485. Halloween on Granado Street returns to Tularosa Saturday, October 25th from 5 until 8. Bring the family for Trunk or Treat Alley. Live music by Sancho and the Side Piece, food, games, and a haunted maze, costume contest, and more. This is all hosted by the Otero Arts and History Council, 505-430-4531, or visit trytularosa.org. Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Kitty City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. I am happy to report the rescue of 2 litters of kittens from different locations on different days, and am very happy to say that all of the lucky kittens are doing very well, thanks to a couple of special people who rescued them. There are 4 kittens in the first litter. The kittens were rescued from La Placida Canyon at the age of 2 weeks old. They were born on the front porch of the home of their rescuer. Unfortunately, their mama disappeared. The kittens were brought inside, were fed and well cared for by the rescuer. These kittens are now 13 weeks old, and all are sweet and beautiful medium hair kitties. Lala is a pretty gray and white female. Lala's sister, Smudge, is a gray tabby with lots of white. The foster could not resist naming her Smudge because she has a prominent black smudge on her white nose. The brothers in this litter are Herbie and Buster. Herbie is a dark gray tabby with white feet. Buster is also a dark gray tabby. He has white on his face, belly, and feet. The second litter of kittens were rescued this week from an alley in Tularosa. Thankfully, the kittens are in very good shape and are now safe and happy at Kitty City. There are 6 kittens in this litter, 3 boys and 3 girls. They have just turned 8 weeks old. Asia is a Siamese lynx point with a typical white and smoke coloring. Tippy is a Siamese white and smoke-colored snowshoe and has a white tipped tail. Naya is gray and white with white paws, mouth, and belly. The 3 males are Coco, Miko, and Bluebell. Coco is a Siamese blue point snowshoe. Miko is gray and white with a tuxedo pattern, including the white belly and 4 white feet. Bluebell is a gorgeous all-gray kitty. All the kittens are social, friendly, and playful, and very inquisitive. They all are eager to be picked up and cuddled, and they are so adorable. All of these kitties are waiting for their forever home. Come visit these 2 beautiful sets of kittens at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Or you can check them out on our website, www.kittycitynm.com. We have a huge variety of all shapes and sizes and personalities of cats and kittens. Tomorrow, Saturday, October 11, come visit us at the White Sands Mall for the Kitty City Adoption Event, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. all day. We will have kittens and adult cats available for adoption, and our fall special is 2 cats or kittens for the price of 1. Alamogordo Animal Control will also be at the mall with puppies and dogs. You can visit Alamogordo Animal Control Facebook page and click on hashtag Alamo Free Furry Friends to find out more about the dogs whose fees have been paid and are ready for their forever home. This has been Kathy Denton with this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Former Deming Middle School music teacher, 38-year-old Gerard Flores, is behind bars. He's been accused of sexually assaulting an 8th grade girl. Flores was the mariachi director at Red Mountain Middle School, and he had a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old child. He now faces 5 charges, including 3 counts of criminal sexual penetration. He remains in custody awaiting trial. 33-year-old Andrew Ernie Gonzalez of Donna Ana County has been arrested on multiple charges. Prosecutors say between July 2022 and May 2023, Gonzalez repeatedly assaulted a child under 13. He faces 5 counts of criminal sexual penetration and 4 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor. He remains in custody. Police are investigating after an officer shot and killed a man outside of a Las Cruces Chili's last night. 50-year-old Philip Adrian Mullen was threatening customers when the first responding officer confronted him and perceived a threat. The officer fired once, killing Mullen. The officer was not hurt and is now on standard administrative leave as the task force reviews this case. Las Cruces police have arrested a 3rd suspect in last month's deadly shooting near Salopec Park. 19-year-old Esteban Munoz faces felony charges of armed robbery and conspiracy. 2 other suspects, both aged 18, were already in custody for their roles in the shooting that killed 19-year-old Julia Clark and wounded another man. Police continue to investigate. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham has signed, giving New Mexico's health department full power to decide which vaccines are required for children. Another way of saying that is they're not following the federal CDC guidance. Republicans say it's another government overreach that strips away parental rights and expands state control over medical decisions. This law takes effect on December 31st, and this is despite bipartisan criticism that centralizes vaccine authority in Santa Fe. Bernalillo County Commissioners have announced a new measure to limit cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. The resolutions would bar county officials from working with ICE and restrict agents from entering churches, schools, and hospitals. Bernalillo County Commissioner Barbara Baca.
Immigration raids and arrests must follow the same constitutional standards as other law enforcement, including warrants or probable cause. That is not happening in many cases across our country. This resolution that my colleague Commissioner Boboa referred to and the ordinance sends a strong signal to immigration officials that we are one community and we will stand together to protect all of our constitutional rights.
Critics say the moves are mostly symbolic and could undermine federal law. Supporters call it a stand for immigrant rights. Legal experts warn it may not hold up if ICE ignores the county's rules. But more importantly, Commissioner, you might want to call the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, just to ask her what happens when you cross the Trump administration. The University of New Mexico has earned an F for free speech, ranking 139th out of 257 schools nationwide. The Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression gave UNM a score of 57 out of 100, citing poor openness, political tolerance, and self-censorship. UNM student Angelo Hernandez spoke with KOAT.
If two people who have different beliefs were to speak out, they will have a disagreement, and that might escalate to something more.
Students call the results disappointing, while critics say it's more proof that free expression is fading on college campuses, which is dominated by left-wing culture. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 3 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Corona at Carrizozo. 36 games for New Mexico football. That includes Carrizozo at Reserve, Dexter at Ruidoso, Melrose at Mescalero, Chaparral at Silver. Jow comes to Tularosa. Go Wildcats! Carlsbad comes to Alamogordo. Go Tigers! Now, that game, Carlsbad and Alamogordo, should be really, really good. Well, it's Friday. Let's see where the fish are biting.
I'm Christy Lepis here on Crazy Radio, and it's time now to see where the fish are biting. At Alto Lake, fishing for trout was fair to good when using green power bait. Baton Lake, fishing for catfish was slow to fair when using shrimp. Bill Evans Lake, fishing for catfish was very good when using jerky. Bonita Lake, fishing for trout was slow to fair when using power bait. Chaparral Park Lake, fishing for catfish was fair to good when using chicken livers. Elephant Butte Lake, fishing for largemouth bass was good when using live minnows. Fishing for catfish was good when using worms and minnows. Fishing for white bass, walleye, drum, crappie was fair to good when using minnows from the bank. Grindstone Reservoir, fishing for trout was fair to good when using power bait. Lake Van, fishing for catfish was slow when using worms. Bill Evans Lake is just one of the area waters that were stocked this week. And our catch of the week is, drumroll please, Molly Bullard, age 11, caught a monster catfish at Harris Pond using roast beef. That's it for this week. Join us next week as we tell you the fishing hotspots and what they are biting on. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepis, reminding you to take your family fishing.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for mostly sunny skies, winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight, winds gusting up to 18. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, winds gusting up to 24. Your high today in the basin, 81. Low tonight of 63. High tomorrow, 83 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny today, mostly cloudy tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow. Winds will be gusting up to 21 miles per hour. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 60. Low tonight of 45. High tomorrow, 63 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel, because that's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Friday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. Enjoy your weekend.